Welcome back. It is good morning, good afternoon. You're seeing it right, folks. 50k souls. Now you see this little trick up here. You walk up the ladder, you go up to the Kite Dragon bridge, and then you just pop out 500 souls. And I guess I did that 100 times. I don't know how the math adds up there, but either ho, I wanted to do a lot to set it up right for the start of the game. You're more than welcome to kind of do it as you please, but then I do suggest picking some weapon and tuning it for the stats like that, or just going for vigor and I mean vitality and endurance. But we need at least 8k ish to buy nine Titanite shards, upgrade our mace, and then we're going to be starting doing some real damage. I cleared out the way so I have a safe journey because I don't want to lose 50k souls. That'd be pretty sad at the start of that. That was an hour, basically a whopping hour, going up and down, through and around, and nowhere else to be seen. This is like the last part of the starting intro to the Firelink Shrine. Um, with everything else, I'm gonna start off. What's the Undead Burg? Yeah. Pronto after this. I just wasn't sure how long it was gonna last. I needed to do the soul farming, and I knew that that was gonna take its own separate thing. So this is kind of its own. Hopefully, it doesn't take. Okay. So every time, this wasn't happening on the Switch, but it happens here on the PC. I leave Firelink Shrine, and then the enemies spawn back up. But I haven't hit a bonfire or anything. I must have killed these guys 3 times over. Yeah, there's like so many. No. Weird. Like, it's just weird. They're spawning again, and again, and again, and again. And I take them out. Alright. Either who, it's fine. A little more souls doesn't hurt anybody. We're gonna go hit the shortcut here. I took out that big dude that was guarding the Firekeeper orb, because he also drops a Titanite shard, so that's nice. So then you only have to buy technically 8 instead of 9. And then upgrading costs like 200 a piece to upgrade your mace each time. So that's another 1,000. So that's why I said 8k. 7,200, because 800 times 9 is 72. And then the last 800-ish to get to 8k to upgrade the mace completely. And I'll show you that right pretty soon. If there is, again, I'm not even sure what I have possibly missed or what I could have done. I mean, technically, I guess I could go by the gate and do 2,000 soul farming instead and see how far that gets me, but I'm not gonna. I feel like that's just so much more work. Purchase item. So much more work than needed. Alright, 72, like I said. Now we're back down at 43. But I wanted 40. Oh, yeah. Because it's not going to be a lot to upgrade, obviously. Reinforced weapon. Mace. Watch this. Mace 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got nothing else in Titanite Shard. Does it upgrade its 95? No. So why do I care?
Don't get yourself killed.
Beautiful. Now 136 mace, 151 damage, two-handed, always two-hand stuff. Is 178. Not great. I mean, not above and beyond, but just for like not investing any stats into strength yet and just doing like raw damage output, I just increased my damage by 78 points, which is fantastic. Fantastic. So now we spend all of our souls. Okay. Doing a base here of 2020 or no, 18, 14 to get 3 slots. Honestly, I never really needed, I've done this 3 times through and I've never needed more than 3 attunement slots. If you think you need more, let's have the argument. I don't know. But we are going to need to use bows. So I was going to do 20 and 20, but I'm honestly going to put it in dexterity because I'm going to need to use a bow, which increases HP by almost a whopping 200, stamina by a good almost over 10, and equip load's a little bit higher now, but that's all good. So with 4,000, now we're gonna go back to Firelink Shrine. I'm gonna make sure my notes are up. Undead Burg. I'm probably gonna like do up until like that first bonfire. We have a merchant to meet, and we have, ouch, bye. And like I said, a bow, and let's see what backstab does. Never mind. Heal, because it saves our Estus. Oh, and I need to explain what this 8 means and use it at that next bonfire, because that's the bonfire for the bosses and stuff. So we will be doing the first half, or not the first half, maybe it's the first half, the first quarter, let's call it, of the Undead Burg, going back to that bonfire where we used to soul farm for all of these goodies. And we are just going to kindle this one if it can't. So I'm going to explain it quick here. So we reverse hollowing, offer humanity. That's like that 8 number. That's we have some soft humanity, because from soul farming, especially at the beginning of the game, as you just kill and get some souls, that number just grows. So don't just waste it, and kindle some bonfires around you so it saves you some hard time of having the actual, like, to reverse hollow, because that takes the humanity away, and then kindle, because that takes 2 to get a whole like kindle going on. And then we have parrying. Oh, it's a mist. What am I doing here? And the parry. Yeah. With the riposte. Crazy damage. Crazy damage. That's a ring of sacrifice. It'd be nice to have. If you're soul farming and, or before you soul farm, I guess. Maybe I should have said that before, because that'd be a nice thing to have. Woo! I thought it was about to fall. Is he gonna throw another one? And he drops fire bombs. Crawl, crawl, crawl. Nope, I don't have the room for a backstab. Ow. He just jumped away from me like a frog. 107 still does it in one shot. You don't even need a two-hand anymore. That's when you know you're doing pretty good for the area, honestly. I think that's a good comment base. There's like a lot of like, if you're just starting out and you're unsure if you're like doing too much or too little, I feel like a good rule of thumb is if you can one-hand the enemies, then you're doing pretty good, I think. But as the game progresses, you're obviously dealing with some a lot tougher enemies, so then you just might not be able to one-hand everything. But two-handing is still on the board, especially with a backstab. You can backstab almost everything in this game. I said almost everything. Souls. We got a lot of items. There was a soul by that rat in the sewer actually. If it's the first time walking around, you come here and you have the kite bridge, kite demon, not demon, dragon coming down. Space it out. That archer does not make it easy. With everything in between. 5,000 is a good start, honestly, to buy stuff from the merchant. Okay, I'm hitting this stupid shield. Come here. Come here, buddy. I already finished the HP. Here's the merchant. You can either kill him and he just drops what you need,
Then you want to try.
or you purchase the stuff from him yourself. Honestly, we want the soapstone. I don't really... I forgot what the dread caution... I forgot what the dread finger... I think it increases difficulty. We want each of these things because they're vitally important. But now we are all out of dough. Because they are very expensive. Oh, as I forgot, the bow. She sells seashells by the seashore. The short bow. It does have the shortest range, but it also has the lowest dexterity requirement. So you could think about that one, or
What a way going.
pretty sure I'm pretty sure Andre sells one. No, wait, I don't think he does sell a bow. You need to buy the short bow there first. You're not getting around that. All right. So this little dark alleyway, don't worry, there's nothing too dangerous here. It's just a couple of scrawny men asking for some sugar. Maybe with a knife in their hands, but that's besides the point. I thought there was an item in those things. I'm just guessing at that point. So then we climb, and then I'm pretty sure it drops us on top. Another item. I think it's humanity. Oh no, throwing knife. My notes are just a little bit off, which is fine. There was an item here. Crossbow. And standard bolts. I think I jumped out, but I can't remember how I did that. And yet again, we want to make sure we... Oh, it sounded like someone was behind me. Open the door. We got the wooden shield. And that basically clears up this part of the Burg. Undead Burg. Only 570. We're going to have to buy the bow later after the Taurus Demon. And after... No, yeah, just after the Taurus Demon. We'll come back down the ladder and talk to the Undead Merchant. As I quickly finish up, I'm not really sure. I don't want to jam pack up too much. I want to keep these videos between like 15, 20 minutes. But we're going to kindle this bonfire to get 10 Estus. And then we're going to call that a done. Just starting up the Undead Burg. More or less wrapping up Firelink Shrine. Well, you see how you decipher that yourself, sort of thing, if you want to call this Undead Burg or not. Either way, this wraps up this video. Next video, we just finished, obviously, the Firelink Shrine and the Asylum. Next video is definitely going to be the Taurus Demon, and we're going to just go from there. I have all my notes, and we're just going to take each day from that. And so then I'll see you next time. And if I don't see you then, this is good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Ant-Man 1793 signing out.